Alright YouTube, welcome back to Luke's Amateur Hour. Special treat tonight. I'm over at my buddy Rick's place checking out his new toolbox. He got this really nice Husky 44-inch workbench. It's got the wood top. It's got 9 drawers. The bottom two are both the double slides on them, so they can each hold 200 pounds, which is really nice. But I wanted to just talk about what he's run into with this, in case you guys are thinking about this. I've been looking at this box myself. I'm kind of on the fence. I think I want a bigger box. I think I'm going to need a bigger box, man. But at least I cracked myself up. But taking a look at it, you really get a sense in person what can fit in a box when some stuff is in the box. So we'll walk through this really quick. It's not a toolbox tour. I'm not going to parade his tools all over the place, but just to give you a sense of what this thing is about, what it can hold, and the ups and downs. So it was recently on sale at, obviously it's Husky, so Home Depot, for $200 for Black Friday, which not a bad deal. It's normally $280, I think, $290, something like that. So even at $290, I don't feel it's bad. You get this about an inch thick, 3/4 inch thick wood top on it, which is pretty nice, and I think it's reversible too. And you get the big drawer up front, right? So you got sockets and stuff. He's still organizing what he's got here, but I mean, even with what he's got, it looks pretty great. The ones in the store don't have anything in them though. And so when you're looking at it in the store, pro tip, head over, grab a big socket kit box or something like that. When I was in the store, I grabbed a 1/2 inch kit, a 1/2 inch socket kit. It was like a $150 kit. And I just threw it in a drawer. And I opened and closed the drawer, and you can tell the difference between an empty drawer and a full drawer. And you buy a box like this, what are you going to have? You're going to have stuff in it, right? So it's going to have a lot of weight. So throw something in the drawer and then play with it. See what it feels like for you. These have the soft close drawers. So it kind of takes itself in there. They call it the secure latch drawer, whatever. It doesn't have like a clicker like the Harbor Freight ones do at the corners. It doesn't have the little thing that you got to pull over. It doesn't have the lift that some of the Lowe's ones have. But it feels like it's pretty solid in there. It's got the one full width drawer that's pretty deep, and I think you can get your deep sockets in here with plenty of clearance, so you could even have them in trays, so that's pretty nice. And then it's got 4 down either side of it, and like I said, at the bottom both, it's got 2 sliders, the two slides, so you get 200 pounds on the bottom on both sides. It's a box, right? It's nothing crazy. But for $200, and I don't know if it's still on sale for Christmas or not, your mileage may vary, but for $200, I think it's a lock. If you're just looking for a toolbox, you want a little workbench space, which is awesome, and Rick needed this space here in his garage to let him do some more stuff with his car and stuff. So you can see that this is really useful. It also tends to be a place where you accumulate crap, but if you don't have a workbench space, this area in his garage is perfect for a workbench. He didn't want to have to build one. He bought one, and this is perfect. Holds his tools, has a workbench for him. It's awesome. So I was talking to him. He had a couple complaints. They're really minor. For $200, I think they're negligible, but they're really minor. Complaint the first. The handle for this rolling, it is rolling, can only go on one side. And for him, it goes on the inconvenient side over that way. And there's no pre-drilled holes or anything on this side, which would make it a lot easier for him to move it in and out. That's kind of a bummer. Obviously, it's something you can fix on your own. He's going to live with it just fine. It's not going to roll around a whole lot. But just so you know. The other thing, and I thought this was comical, is to put the wheels on, they give you this. And yeah, it's as terrible as it looks in the camera. I mean, come on, Husky, really? Give us a double box end or a double open end wrench for the 2 sizes we need. I guess they assume that since you're buying a toolbox, you have wrenches to help assemble. Rick said he used some of his box end wrenches, and those were working out to be a pain, so he used some hex key wrenches to assemble it. Not a big deal, but it'd be pretty cool if if Husky gave you a nice Husky branded wrench to put in there as your first tool in your new toolbox. So, pro tip, Husky, do that. It'd be neat. But for the home gamer, you're looking for some room in your garage. You want to put some tools so you can store all your automotive stuff in here, and that's pretty much what Rick has. It's his auto tool set collection stuff here. He's still building it out and still moving stuff in. He got it like a week ago. So to give you a sense of size, this is the Pittsburg Pro 1/2-inch breaker bar with a 1/2-inch deep well socket on it, and plenty of room to fit this in the top drawer, obviously. But to give you a sense of size, how big this thing is, right? It's just over halfway here. So plenty of space in this box for somebody who's doing stuff on their car in their garage. Somebody like me who just kind of buys tools even if I don't need them, probably a little on the small side, but somebody who buys tools because they need them, definitely a good buy. That I think is it. Just wanted to bring that up. I was over at Rick's drinking some beer. Let me have some victory, so can't really complain. But wanted to share that. Thanks for tuning in, YouTube. My name's Luke. I'm an amateur. This isn't my box, but this didn't take an hour either. Have a good night.